we are going to finish our 4.1 notes and talk about how to do correlation on the Stablet or your TI-84. Okay, so I want you to scroll down to where we left off, which is way down here on page 4. A positive correlation, or a positive R, indicates that you have a line going in a positive direction. So notice that that one are going up and to the right. So it's heading up as you're reading left to right. Those are positives. Positive, positive. And then we have some negative ones. This is definitely a negative, and this one is definitely a negative, and this one you can kind of see that the line goes negative. So those are negative relationships. See how my purple ones have negative signs in front of the R's, and my red ones have positive signs in front of the R's. Okay, so whether your R is positive or negative indicates its direction, and then the value of your R indicates its strength. So if you were in class, we kind of talked about it can't be greater than 1. R never ends up being greater than 1. It's just part of the way the calculation works. So if you get an answer greater than 1 when you were doing it by hand, you did something wrong. So that's a good indicator right there. It's like, hey, this is not right. If it's really close to 1, like 0.9, you're going to get a relationship like this, where it's almost on a line. If it was a 1, it'd be a perfect line. Like all the dots would be right on the line. So this relationship is really close. It's negative, so that's why it's negative 0.99. Okay. This one here is almost just as strong, like it's really close to 1. Here you're getting a little less. So these are going down. This is a little less more of a line. This one's slightly less of a line. This one you can barely tell the line. And this one there's no line whatsoever hidden in there. So the closer it is to 0, the more spread and scattered the dots are. The closer it is to 1, the more along a line they are. All right, and we've got a couple of notes down here at the bottom. See, correlation does not change based on unit of measurement. Correlation doesn't care about explanatory and response variables. It only works for straight line associations. So back up here we have these curvilinear things. R is not going to be a good estimate of that because it's going to try to say how close dots are to a line. So R works for linear relationships, and it's strongly affected by a few outliers. So like if there was a dot out here, this would go way down to like 0.4 because that outlier just totally messes it up. Okay? So that's it for the notes. Let's do correlation on Stablet. And you're going to see how easy this is to do, and you're going to hate me for making you do it by hand. Okay, you want quantitative variables, but we're doing 2 quantitative variables. So we're on this link that we haven't done before. Let's do the same thing we've been doing. We've got height and shoe size. Oh dear. And I'm just going to make some numbers up. So I've got a 72 guy, I've got a 68, I got a 60, and a 63. So let's see, he had a shoe size of 14, 11, 10, 60, that's 5 foot, so what? A 7, and let's see, this person had a 7.5. So for the data is going together vertically. 72 incher has 13 size foot. The 70 incher has 11 size foot. Okay, go ahead and analyze it. It plots it in the scatter plot for you. And zoom out so you can see it. And then right down here it says calculate correlation. Our R is 9.951 and it's positive. So that means we have a positive linear relationship. It's very strong because it's very close to 1. And look how fast that was compared to doing it by hand. Now you can also do it on the TI. I don't have that app on here, but if you want to know how to do it on the TI and you're at home, let me know and I'll do a video just for that. Also, there's YouTube videos all over the place. How to calculate correlation on the TI-84. Just type that in. Okay, so there is a homework assignment posted with this video. And that is all I've got going for today. Come to the Google Meet the last 10 minutes and got